Hey gamers, how we feeling on this on this 2025? How we feeling on this 2025? And how will no longer be 2025? Oh my god, the music picked up. Oh god. Oh my goodness, I gotta turn that down. Oh god, the beat dropped. There we go. I'm playing the entirety. I am playing the entire 2 hour and 37 minutes of the Trauma Team soundtrack. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hi everybody. How you doing? Oppen, thank you for being first, and thank you for ditching me for a Hallmark movie. So I hope the Hallmark movie's good. Dawn, welcome in. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. I've only had 5 streams this year. Holy shit. Welcome in, Eni. Welcome in. So, I do this every year where when I figure out like what my last stream of the year is gonna be, I do a tier listing stream. So, yeah. We're doing that now. So, the basics is that I always do a tier list of all the games that I've played over the year. I've gone through my entire VOD catalog of the year and put together a tier list of all the games that I like. This isn't like 100% like what I have played this year on stream. It's not like the 100% comprehensive guide, because there's like some games that I didn't include. Like there's the Atoma Game 2025 Jam stream that I do on Atoma Tuesdays every year, and it was like 3 separate games, so I didn't go into the VOD and like figure out like every single game I played in that stream. So like anything that was like a compilation I didn't bother with, and there was like some one-offs that I just didn't include because I was like, because I did some regular Final Fantasy 14 streams and I didn't feel like that was worth putting it in, because that was kind of more like a chill stream rather than me focusing on the game, you know? But yeah, this is what I do every year, so we're gonna do that today. And also, there's other tier lists. So this is the NERS 2025 games tier list. We also have the Studio Ghibli animation films tier list, the Mamoru Hosoda films tier list maker, the Tears of Themis VIN cards that I own tier list maker, and the How Likely Ner Will Play These Planned Games in 2026 tier list maker. Those are what I have today. Usually I only do 4, but I figured that like some of these are really, really short, so I didn't think it was like we're not going to be spending a lot of time in the Mamoru Hosoda tier list, so like I feel like I could have an extra, because, you know, peak tier list. Yeah. How's everybody's Christmas? I know I streamed on Christmas, but I don't know if everybody was here because it was Christmas. So I hope everyone had a good Christmas. I was playing RuneScape on Christmas. By the way, I did play a little bit more RuneScape off stream because, you know, when that RuneScape hits, it hits, so I was grinding a little bit. I don't think I'm 100% back into RuneScape, but it's a nice little fun thing to do when I'm watching very long like video essays, you know? It's like something to do with my hands while I'm watching somebody talk about a game I've never played, you know? You never quit. You know what? You just take breaks. You know what, gents? That's truer than you might realize. The only reason I took a long break is because 2004 RuneScape ceased being a thing, and now that it's back, oh my god, we're so back. I have a drink with me today. It's saying in the community. I believe it. I believe it. But like, if 2004 Scape was a thing, for like longer than this year, I probably would have been like more into it over the years. But the fact that old school RuneScape isn't really the RuneScape I grew up with, like every time I tried booting it up, it like scared me and I stopped. So now that I have like the old fashioned shit from back in the day, I don't know, it like, you know how there's those like food products that you had as a kid that got banned later? It's like having an old fashioned Four Loko. You're just like, damn, this is terrible for me, but damn, there's a reason why it was banned, but now I have it again and I love it. Old school RuneScape is its own full MMO now. Yeah, like, as soon as I learned that old school RuneScape was like, you had to download it, that's not the spirit of RuneScape. No, the spirit of RuneScape is a game that you play in your browser. Like, come on. I'm not downloading a game. I am playing it in my browser as God intended, and that's what I fucking do in RuneScape 2004. It's gonna kill me, but it hits hard. Yeah, exactly. It do hit hard. So yeah, this is, yeah. Like, there's nothing like playing an MMO that plays only in your browser and also kicks you out of your AFK for more than 60 seconds. Because, oh my god, if you're AFK for even the slightest little bit in this version of RuneScape, it stabs you. Like, it is like, oh, you're not playing anymore. Okay, let me show you at the fucking door. Like, you cannot be lazy in that game. You're just like, no, you gotta be on it. So yeah, welcome. I'm probably gonna be adding more tiers as we go on, because I'm sure it always happens. There's no such thing as me going through a tier list and not adding a single fucking new tier. So, we're gonna get started with the, these are all the games, not 100% of the games, but most of the games that are worth talking about. Also, if you aren't paying attention, you lose your axe head and never find it. True, you lose your axe head, never find it, and if you're not paying attention when you're mining, the rock blows up, and then your pickaxe doesn't work anymore. You also have to worry about that. Like that, and also when the wizard comes up and says like, "Oh my God, Nur, hi, I have this little present for you if you talk to me." You know, the anti-bot measures. You also have to pay attention to the anti-bot measures, because those are also they are also in 2004 scape. You cannot escape them. But yeah, these are most of the games I play in 2025. We're gonna be rating them based on like, because you know how sometimes if you're playing a game on stream, depending on the game, sometimes I'm nicer to the game than I actually think, or I'm like not gushing about it as much as I want to, because I'm kind of focused on playing the game, you know? So these are going to be my real thoughts on all the games. I'm not going to be nice, I'm not going to be distracted. So let's go. So our tiers are the stream game of the year. I'm only gonna declare it after I'm done with the tier list, so nothing's gonna go in this category until I'm done. Basically anything that's eligible for stream game of the year will be put in Great Time, and then once I am done compiling everything into their little tiers, I will pick something from Great Time and stick it up in game of the year. Only one thing can go in here, so that's what everybody wants. The stream game of the year. That is the official NER game of 2025. Last year it was what was the game from last year? I don't think it was Silhouette Game. It might have been Silhouette Game, or Silhouette Game won Game of the Year at some point. But one of the winners was Silhouette Game. And then here, I'm actually gonna move this down. So then we have Great Time is just stream games I like in general, games I really like. Then I will watch your development with great interest. These are for like demos that I've played that I really like. So like these are the demos that like I am 100% like I am seated for. It's like I don't want to put an incomplete game up here. I don't want to put an incomplete game in great time. So all the demos that I really, really, really enjoy, I'm putting in here. Then there's good time, so I had a generally good time with it. Can't stick around for Tierlisting. I want to say I love hanging out here. Thank you for a great year. Oh, thank you, Don. Thank you for the care package. Hope you have a good rest of your year. I will see you next year. Okay. So then we have Not Really My Thing, which is generally like a, hey, I know people like it. Maybe objectively, I think it's a good game, but I personally don't like it that much. So, like, that's what's going in here. It's like, it's not really, like, I don't think the game is bad or anything. It's just, like, not really a thing for me, necessarily. And then there's Trash, which is trash. It means I don't think it's good, and I don't think anybody should think it's good. By the way, I actually realized I didn't put any of the games in my charity events here, but I don't just assume most of the charity event games are probably either going in trash or I will watch your development with great interest. So oh fuck, I wanted to rate the bouncer though. Oh fuck. Let me just I'm sitting here realizing I forgot to put the bouncer here. Let me just put this away. Let me go add the bouncer. What else did I play in my charity event? Fuck. Oh, love the bouncer. PS2. Like, I don't know why, it just hit me that this instant, like, oh fuck, I forgot the bouncer. Oh no, oh no. Okay, got the bouncer, we need Love X Loop. Okay, got that. What else did I play? Let's see, it was, oh, the incest game. The incest game. That was, what was it? I can picture the artwork in my mind's eye, but I don't remember the name of it. Let me just pull up Steam. Loop 8. It was Loop 8. Summer of God. Here we go. That. There was one more I was playing. Okay, so it was Hometown Story. It was Hometown Story. There we go. Okay. Let me just add those 4 thumbnails here. Technically, there was one more game I played in May's charity event, but I barely played the thing. So, I don't think it's fair for me to rate it. Alright. There you go, you can look at it now. I added everything. Okay. Let's just get started. So I'm just gonna go like it's not even in a particular order or anything. But this first one is The Villainess is Adored by the Prince of the Neighbor Kingdom. Absolute fucking trash. Oh my god, that's legitimately, y'all, if you didn't watch us play that on a Tomei Tuesday, it is legitimately one of the worst VNs ever. Like, I'm not even talking, well, I am also still talking story. I am also talking just like structurally. If a VN is programmed badly, you know you're in for a really bad time. So I remember there was a lot of like weird glitchiness with it on the back end. I don't think you saw it a lot on stream, but like there were some things I had to deal with. Tell me more. So Um, one, the background artwork is really bad. Like, I don't, I don't think it was AI generated. Like, it was just bad. I don't know who fucking made that, but it was not good. Oh, Check, hi, why are you dead? Scrape your dead body out of here. Hi, I'm home. Hi, Check. Hi, home. I'm dad. Hi. Um, Welcome. We're just getting started on the tier listing. We're only just getting started. So, so the villainess is adored by the prince of the neighbor kingdom. One, background art is god-awful. Two, the game is glitchy, which is honestly a feat for any visual novel ever, because it's kind of hard to fuck them up. Three, the story is god-awful. Like, it moves at a snail's pace, keeps on repeating itself over and over and over again. And we take, I think, the entire Otome Tuesday stream we spent on it, it took, like, you know, an average Otome Tuesday stream, like 2.5 hours. We barely did anything in the plot. Like, they just kept on repeating themselves. It was just so badly written. So absolute fucking trash. Never want to play that again. I can't believe I spent money on that. Final Fantasy VII, I love it. That's just me being like, I'm a nostalgic bitch. I love Final Fantasy VII. You can't take that away from me. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, I also think is a great time, which is hilarious because I've only played it twice. Oh, 40 stream streak. Oh my god, Tech. You like Final Fantasy VII? Maybe. Potentially. It is a it is even a possibility that I like Final Fantasy VII. It's really funny though. I've only played the Professor Layton game twice this year. Once in January and once like a week ago. And I loved it both times. But I keep on getting so distracted that I never play it between like charity related obligations. It's so funny. But I do legitimately want to play more of this. But we'll get into that. And we'll see it again next year. I mean, you'll see if there's anything I still need to play, you'll be seeing it next year. There's no, yeah, it's so relatable, yeah. It was just like a funny, charming little game. Like, especially the last stream I did for it was so fucking hilarious that I was like, oh my god, this is great. But, you know, I have to actually play more of it. Oh my god. Then we have 9 Rip. Hi, Stuntman, welcome in. So, 9 Rip. We played a single stream of this on Otome Tuesday, and I was actually playing it in my own time. It's not really my thing, which is really sad because this is kind of like, on paper, 9 Rep is like a VN for me, but when I actually play it, it's not for me. Cause like, this is a horror Otome set in high school. So originally I wasn't going to even play this to begin with because I don't like shit set in high school anymore. I am an adult. I am in my 30s. I don't want to be back in high school. That was so long ago. But a bunch of people were like, oh my god, 9 Rip's actually really good. Like, it doesn't spend a lot in the high school setting. Like, it is mainly about supernatural stuff. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll give it a try then. So I got it, and I decided to go after, like, yeah, I'm so tired of high school. And so I decided to go after, like, the guy I was interested in the game. But for that route only, I don't know why, but his route was the only route that dealt heavily in high school things. As in, like, oh no, the main drama is the MC figuring out what she wants to do after high school. Like, I'm not joking, that is most of the plot of that route. So I literally like bought this game with the promise that it wasn't like high school, and then I pursue the guy I want to pursue, and then it's all about high school, and I was so disappointed. I was so sad. I was like, man. Anyway, Final Fantasy 15, obviously great time. It's my boys! It's my boys! I love my boys! MonsterCon, a good time. I think that MonsterCon's probably like the best Monster Prom game. But again, it's a game that all the Monster Proms I think are the best when it comes to, all the Monster Prom games are the best when you're like with a group. So it's not really something I can play by myself. So I'm just putting it right here just because it's kind of like, wow, I love this, but good time. Okay, look, we got a first time chatter here. I don't think I personally would throw Vocaloid under the same umbrella. When was that part of the conversation? Huh? Welcome in first time chatter. When did I bring up Vocaloid in this entire conversation? Anyway, Homicipher. I was reading your rules. Okay. Was I talking about my rules? What was that in the conversation? Because I don't remember talking about my rules in the conversation. Plus, Vocaloid isn't even AI. I think I make an exception for that. Anyway, Homicide. I can't believe fucking Homicipher was this year. It feels like Homicipher has been part of my entire life, but no, we started playing that in February, and it just changed the entire trajectory of our lives. Like, guys, can you even believe that? Also, hi, Val. I feel like it's been a friend that I've known for years, but it turns out that I've only met them less than a year ago. Hi. Anyway, Homicipher. I don't think I did talk about Homicipher anymore, because if you haven't played Homicipher, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Homicipher, it's great. Then there's Seven Scarlet. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? It's trash. Holy shit. Seven Scarlet. Oh my god. It legitimately probably one of the funniest things I've inflicted on Otome Tuesday in a while. So much is here, Seven Scarlet. Yeah, Seven Scarlet, trash. It was so funny though. I like actively told people in Otome Tuesday, like, hey, like if you haven't played this before, please don't look anything up because it'll spoil the surprise. More Seven Scarlet than Homicide. Quantity does not equal quality. Listen, I made Otome Tuesday play this for a long time because at the end there's an incest surprise because I wanted to make them suffer. So it was very funny. Literally, like, I brought them in with the, ooh, it's a mystery game. Do you guys like mystery Otome? It's so unique. And then inflicted them with poor writing, and then the incest at the end. So fucking funny. And also really god-awful plot choices. But it's so funny. I think it's a fascinating little game. Man, I wish it was written better. Because, like, on paper, and I legitimately, I did enjoy playing it the first time. Because I thought it was it was kind of unique. Because, like, it was kind of like there was an overarching mystery and you only got pieces of the puzzle by playing like different routes. So I thought that was interesting, but unfortunately it's the game of all time. Yasuhiro Wada, you know, the creator of Harvest Moon, he helped make this, so I don't know what's wrong with him now. My favorite part is the title screen. Yeah, where they whisper Seven Scarlet at you. They just whisper that in your ear, promising that something good will happen, and it didn't. Oh god, Him, the Smile, and Bloom. I think it's a good game. Cause like, this literally feels like you're playing a shoujo. You're playing through like a shoujo anime, except it's like they're all adults, you know. Favorite part is making them really annoyed. Oh, yeah. Right back. Yeah, I love it. But yeah, Him, the Smile, and Bloom, legitimately a really, it's really fun. It makes me think I'm playing a shoujo, like a shoujo anime, except that everybody's an adult, but it just feels like you're watching an anime. It's great. So I thought this was a really, really good time. Originally, I didn't think I would like it because it's like, instead of a typical Otome game where like you're trying to win them over, it's like, oh, you already have a guy. You just pick which guy you're like either about to be in a relationship or already in a relationship with. So it's like, it's kind of an interesting way of doing it, but I thought it did it pretty effectively. Like as soon as I was like, oh, wait, it's like shoujo, then I clicked with it really hard. Oh, Alan Wake. I gotta make a new tier for Alan Wake too. Oh no. Oh no, Alan Wake. Oh no. I'm gonna make you purple, Alan. I'm just making a frowny face because I can't finish it. I really liked it until I couldn't play it anymore. Jesus Christ.
Thank you for choosing.
Oh my god, Vexus.
Holy moly.
Vexus, thank you for the 31 months. Welcome in. So yeah, I really, really liked Alan Wake until the jump scares got way too much. I was supposed to be holding your hand through the rest of it. You are. But I'm also like still like I do gotta schedule it in, but also we're still in the middle of Tales of Graces. I can't move Alan Wake into that. We gotta finish Tales of Graces first. But I do want you to hold my hand through it because I can't do it right now. And it makes me really sad because I was really enjoying it and I was being a really brave girl. And then that fucking one, it's mainly the area I'm currently in with Saga, because it's like everything's like there's no music, there's no sounds, and then all of a sudden they just jump scare you. And I can't do that. I can't do that. And apparently this is like a lot of the mods, because the game updated and stuff, so a lot of the older mods don't really work with the game anymore. But most of the jump scare related removal mods specifically point out it's only for that section. So I think that's telling when the jump scare removal mods are like, oh yeah, we have a version that only removes jump scares from this section. It's like, oh, okay, it's not me being a wuss, it's just the worst section of the game. Okay, alright, that makes sense. It makes me feel a little better. But yeah, Alan Wake 2, I want to get back to her so bad, but I can't until Vel and I can do it together. Obviously Tales of Graces F. You know, when we play it, it's pretty good. We have the longest. We're going for a long play right now. It's great. I really like Malik. I think Malik's great. After I learned his backstory, I really liked him. Can't wait to see more of him. Okay, there's Day After Day, which is a demo we played. It's really good. I did help kickstart this, so I'm looking forward to more stuff from Day After Day. This is Lover's Enigma. Oh my god. The demo for this one was fantastic. Like, everything was so... It's like a horror... It's like a horror visual novel with a bunch of mystery, and there's a rhythm minigame. It's really good. I also kickstarted this one. Then we have the Willamist Emporium, which we just played, like, this month on Otome Tuesday. Really, really good. It's by the same people who made Date with Death, and the writing is, like, still really, really good. So, yeah. Pokemon White, asterisk, but the Nuzlocke. I'm not good at... Okay, so if I did a normal playthrough of Pokemon White, obviously it would be up here, but because it's the Nuzlocke, it's down here. Because I'm really bad at Nuzlocks. And honestly, I might come back to Pokemon White, but just do a regular playthrough instead of doing a Nuzlocke. Because, I don't know, I'm really bad at Nuzlocks, man. I only did one attempt, but it went really badly. But I might just do a normal playthrough next year or something. Because I do really want to just replay Pokemon White. Because it is my favorite Pokemon. And now that I've played ZA, I'm back in my Pokemon fix. And I want to play more Pokemon, but with a good ending. Code Realized Future Blessings. Holy shit, bad localization, but so funny. So we're like slowly getting through Future Blessings. It's the first fan disc for Code Realized. And if you don't know what a fan disc is, it's like basically like after stories and some like fan servicey stuff. So the main theme for this one is epilogue stories for the original Code Realized cast, as well as some like side stories and like some what if scenarios. Like, what if you went off with Herlock Sholmes instead? That kind of shit. But the localization is so bad, but also it's been so funny to read that we don't really care. But also there's some routes that were like that it feels like they replaced some of my boys with like other people that aren't my boys, especially Van Helsing. That he's not that the Van Helsing that's in Future Blessings is not the Van Helsing that I fell in love with. I don't know what they did with him. Anyway, Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Obviously, that was honestly, this was such a charming, fun little game. Holy shit, now I know why people liked it so much. Like, imagine making a visual novel, but not making it be a joke. Astounding, right? Like, you make a little visual novel for your April Fool's joke, only you treat it extremely respectfully of the genre. Oh my god. Holy shit, what a concept, am I right, fellas? Oh. Death and Phaeology was another game, another demo we played that I really liked. However, I'm very stupid, so we got a bad ending. We got a bad ending playing it because we're all very stupid. So I'm looking forward to probably playing this with a guide when it comes out. This is Digimon Survive, which I'm still in the middle of, but I'm having a good time with it. So far, only 2 people have died, which are both required, I think. So nothing is my fault yet. That's good. I'm sure when something's my fault, everybody's gonna be yelling at me about it. Then Death Stranding, not my thing. You know what I did after I was done with Death Stranding? I uninstalled it and proceeded to never think about it ever. So I'm sorry to Soot that I don't like your funny little game, but it's really not my fucking thing. Plus, part of the time I was streaming, I wanted to complain about the writing a little bit. But you loved Death Stranding? You played it for 12 hours straight? Yeah, because it was a fucking charity incentive. I had to do it at gunpoint. Edie, you forgot the context. No, the context. I didn't do that of my own volition. I did it because they raised a lot of money. And then I had to. It wasn't me. Sonic Frontiers? Sonic Frontiers. Anyway, One Shot's a great time. I love One Shot. I'm glad that I was able to stream it. I was glad I was able to stream it. Because, like, One Shot, I really wanted to stream it for a long time, but, you know, you can't really stream the original version. So I'm glad I could stream the World Machine Edition. Because that makes it so it doesn't dox me while I'm playing. Which is very nice. I do not want to be doxxed while I'm playing a game. But I highly recommend One Shot if you have not played it yet. If you're playing it by yourself, please play the original. But if you are planning on streaming it, please stream the World Machine Edition so it doesn't dox you. Hades. I've actually played a little bit of Hades. Like I did Hades as an emergency after I couldn't play Alan Wake 2. So I started playing Hades and I liked it. But I've mainly been doing it off stream after that because I don't know. Like, I don't know if people have the same opinion as me, but after kind of understanding the gameplay loop of Hades, I'd rather just play that myself. Because I don't know, like, personally, the fact that I have to do the same things over and over and over again, I get bored. In a stream setting, like playing it by myself, I'm fine with it because I'm like, ooh, fun. I get to try again and try again. But for streaming, it's kind of like you lose you don't have much to talk about because it's kind of like I don't know. I'm not a skill-based gamer, so it's not like you can watch me strategize or anything. It's mainly like me just like hoping I get good pulls, I guess. As far as power-ups, you know? So, I'm having a good time. Just know that I probably won't be streaming this a lot, if any more. So I don't know if I'm going to be streaming more of that, but I am enjoying it. I do see the appeal, and now I'm playing another, finally playing it, just so people know I am playing this, but, it's not going to be streamed, probably. Then this is a Genso Menage, which is we played a little bit of this on Otome Tuesday. Good time. However, like, we were really, really enjoying this until they revealed that the MC was like 16 or something, and immediately all of us were like, oh no. All of us were like taking wide steps back because we're just like, no. We don't like it when our MCs are like under the age of 18. We just don't like it. So that was kind of the one thing holding it back. But otherwise it was a fun little game. Dark Auction. I'm so fucking excited for this. If you guys didn't watch the Otome Tuesday stream about this, basically my favorite mangaka, who is the mangaka for Gangsta, and the writer for Hotel Dusk and Another Code / Trace Memory, who's a fantastic mystery writer, by the way. So they've teamed up and they're making a new game, and literally when we were playing this on stream, both me and 1010, it was kind of like the Ratatouille moment where, like, you play a game and you're immediately transported back to your childhood. Oh my god, it's just like that. I'm so fucking excited. It comes out in January, and guys, if I could pre-buy this, I would have already pre-bought this. Like, I am so fucking excited for this. Like the writing is there. The writing is there, and also it's the gangsta writer. Not the gangster writer, the gangsta mangaka. I love Kosuke's art so bad, and the art's beautiful because it's Kosuke. Somebody give me $400 right now so I can get a Kosuke scab, please. Please, can anybody give me $400 so I can get a Kosuke scab? Please. Hi, Tenten. Welcome in. Me and Tenten shaking hands. We both understand this. We both understand the Ratatouille moment of like, oh my god, we're back to our childhoods playing a wonderfully written game. Oh my god. I'm so fucking excited, by the way. I know we keep on saying this, but oh my god, this game is gonna be so peak. We're so back. We're just like so impossibly back right now. Spell Candle, another really good demo. Another really good demo. My only like kind of nitpick about Spell Candle is that this is just like a general complaint on the general. I've seen this a lot in like, it's mainly visual novels I see this in, but I don't know, whenever I see games being like, oh, this is going to be a therapeutic experience or something similar of the matter, I do raise my eyebrow a little bit, because in my opinion, I don't play video games to go to therapy. That's kind of my only nitpick for Spell Candle. Because like the whole thing with Spell Candle is that like, oh yeah, we're gonna be guiding you through your character's problems together, and it's kind of like a. I'm not. If I needed to go to therapy, I'd go to therapy. You know, it's kind of like this thing that I've been noticing in visual novels recently, and like some other stuff where it's kind of like a, ooh, this is so soothing and stuff. It's like a. I just want to play it. I just want to read a story, man. Obviously, this is Gothic Murder. Obviously, it's a great time. This is the fucking bullet trap game. Have you ever stepped on a bullet and then it shoots up through? So you step on a bullet, it shoots up through your foot, through your head, I think, and also it loops back around and goes through your chest, like from the front. That is the bullet trap. Oh my god, we gotta play more of that in 2026. But Gothic Murder is so fucking hysterical. Like, obviously we are not enjoying it for the correct and intended reasons, but it is a fantastic game for the wrong reasons. Am I right, fellas? Only in Gothic Murder could you get a fucking bullet trap. Final Fantasy IX I really loved. Oh my god, Final Fantasy IX, love it. I love it so much. I get the hype. I get why people like it now. I love Bullet Trap the game. Yeah. So, Final Fantasy IX, I played it for the first time this year. Loved it. Like, at first I really didn't get it. But then, I think it was Mimi who said this in chat. So Mimi mentioned it was like theater, and I was like, oh my god, it's theater. And then everything clicked into place for me, and I fell in love immediately. Oh hey, Seven Scarlet and Trash, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know how you make it be a trash that much. I know. So Seven Scarlet's so bad. Oh, Tenten, do you remember this one? It's the villainess is adored by the prince of the neighbor kingdom. Remember this shit? It was so bad. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX, great game. Sigh, yes. Come on, it was such good. Yeah. No, wait, no. I don't think this one had the default backgrounds. The backgrounds were just bad. Like the backgrounds were just bad. Default backgrounds are like, I don't know, I think Gothic Murder. Yeah, the fucking bed that doesn't make sense. And the table that doesn't make sense either. The painting that goes behind... There was a painting that goes behind the fireplace, too. And this was Red Clover Case Files. This was really charming. It reminded me like the only complaint is that the demo for this was really short. So it felt like I couldn't really sink my teeth into it and really understand what they're going for. But I really enjoyed what I saw, so I'm looking forward to their future endeavors, you know. In Stars in Time. So I streamed a little bit of this on stream for it was for the Asexual raid train earlier this year. And I actually finished this game off stream. So I was just playing this on my own time. I really liked it, except the ending has a lot to be desired. Like, unfortunately, In Stars in Time sets up a lot of really good things. So like, In Stars in Time, it like builds up all these really, really cool ideas and really, really cool plot points. And then it just shits the bed at the end. Which is, it really sucks. Which it's keeping it from great time just because of the ending. It's kind of like, I wouldn't necessarily call it, what's that name of that movie? What's the name of the movie with the really bad, the Electric State? I wouldn't necessarily call it an electric state. It's just, it just like, it was just disappointing, you know? Because it's like, imagine you set up a bunch of these really, really cool world building points, these all plot points, and then just kind of go on a default really, I don't know. The ending felt, I'm trying to figure out words to describe this. The ending felt very, it felt like a juvenile way to end it. It felt kind of juvenile compared to like, because everything else was written so well that it just felt like they're kind of resorting to easy answers and easy answer to everything, you know? It just felt, it just, like, I was really, really enjoying it, and then at the end it was like, oh, okay, we're doing this? Okay. What about all these things that you brought up? What about this thing that popped up? Okay, we're just not gonna address that. We're just gonna ignore all that and just go with the easy option. Okay. So be warned, if you haven't finished In Stars in Time, it just has a, don't expect it to stick the landing, you know? I couldn't believe Avalon Code was this year. Like, legitimately, I can't believe Avalon Code was this year. Avalon Code felt like it was years ago, and yet it was only this year that I actually played it and finished it. I know, right? It was this year. 1010, it was this year. Insane, right? I was literally double checking the dates on my VODs. Like, it could have been this year. It was last year, right? Nope. It was this year. So, Avalon Code. I had a great time with it. Because despite all the flaws of the game and all the complaints I had and the fact that I had to get Vel's help to do it, to finish the game, despite all that, I really liked it. I'm pretty sure that if I actually played this on a DS, it would have felt a little better. But it had the Rune Factory magic to it, so it goes in great time because it had the magic. Oh my god, Ultra High! Welcome in! Yeah, this is specifically Mass Effect 3, because I played Mass Effect 3 this year. The second one was last year. So Mass Effect 3, a good time. Like, you know, I was complaining a lot about Mass Effect 3, still had a good time with it, but of course, it has the weird, it has the weird writing choices and the weird, yeah, the weird writing choices, the ending, everybody knows about the ending. And yeah, it goes there. Weird that ending's so weird after 13, 14 years. Don't tell me that Mass Effect 3 was 13 years ago. No, my heart can't take it. No, it can't be that old. Then we have RuneScape, which I just played 2 days ago. So I told you, no, don't bring that up. No, time sucks. No. So we have RuneScape. A good time. Good time. I have been playing that since the stream ended. I have been playing a little bit more. So, uh-oh for me. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a good time. I have been enjoying my 2004 scape a lot, you know. It's back to my childhood. I gotta get a rune skimmy. Once I have a rune skimmy, then I'm done. That is the goal, getting a rune skimmy. Then, oh, this is what we played for Halloween. This is Oh My Witch, which is by the person who made the Christmas Satome. A little skimmy as a treat. Yeah. So this is by the same person who made Christmas game. This is Halloween game, essentially. Obviously it goes in great time tier because Jesus Christ. Holy shit. This is truly the Halloween game of all time. If you don't know anything about the creator of this game, just pick a game of theirs, boot it up, and let the insanity take hold. Like, I don't want them to improve. I don't want them to change anything about what they do. I want them to continue doing whatever the hell they want to do. Because I will be there. I don't care. Everything they make is so fucking unhinged that I don't want them to improve. No, I don't want them to get better. Ozma, obviously, upgrade time. I only streamed Ozma like once or twice, but great time. Go play Ozma, please. Date everything trash. Anyway, Nightshade, I gotta play more of this. I thought it was a good time. I thought it was a great time. I gotta play more or else Belle's gonna kill me. Oh my god, Tales of Exilia 2 was also this year! Oh my god, everyone remember the baby in the sky? Everybody loves the baby in the sky. It was such a good game. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I miss her already. I can't wait for the HD remaster so I can play her once again. Okami HD. Honestly, like, both Tales of Exilia 2, Okami HD, and Final Fantasy 15 are in the... These are 3 games that I was actively playing a lot off stream. Like, Exilia 2, I was grinding off stream. Okami HD, I was grinding off stream. Final Fantasy 15, I was playing it off stream because I love the games that much. So these are kind of like the trifecta of games that I absolutely... that are probably like the ones I enjoyed the most. Diabolic Lovers, trash. Oz Mafia, trash. Guilty Gear X-Erd Sign, not my thing. Jesus Christ, make that lizard man stop talking. Tales of Christoria, it might be like, "Ner, how can you play a dead game?" Well, I did a whole stream where I was talking about Tales of Christoria, so it went there. Draculesti, I love it. I'm really excited. Beginning of next year, they're actually releasing their early access version, which has like completed routes and shit. I'm so there. Oh my god, this game is like up my alley so bad. Dead Letter Department, I had a good time with it. Good game. Wish I could have gotten a different ending than Val, but you know. So this is a game that we played on a Tomy Tuesday. Your Blade, My Heart. This is the one with the old man. Unfortunately, it was kind of an electric state too. Where like the ending was a little disappointing for me because like it sets up a bunch of shit and then it ends with like, oh, and they fell in love. It's like, oh, what about the other shit that you're talking about? You know? So yeah, I thought it was good. Electric State overall. This is Taisho Romance Theater, which I thought was fascinating. I thought the mystery that they were setting up for this one was really fascinating, so I'm really excited to see what else they do with this concept. Legends ZA. One would say the Electric State of Pokemon games, because the ending really does not stick, you know? I'm gonna put Legends ZA. The problem is I had a really good time with it, except for the ending, except for like some plot points. Or really bad. I'm gonna put it a good time. Just because it is kind of Electric Statey. I keep on saying Electric State despite the fact that I never watched it. I just heard things about it. L2 Love X Loop. It is my Scrunglow. It is objectively it belongs here, but in my heart I'm putting it up here. Objectively it is a trash game, but it is a good time. Hometown Story trash. The Bouncer, great time. Loop 8 trash. And now let us decide, out of everything in this category, what is my game of the year? What could it possibly be? Could it be Tales of Exilia 2? Could it be Okami? Could it be Final Fantasy 15? Could it be The Bouncer? Could it be Homicipher? Let's see what it is. It's Homicipher. It's Homicipher. Honestly, a very, very close second place is Final Fantasy 15. Easiest game of my life. Oh my god. Like, if Homicipher were not here, it would have been Final Fantasy 15. But because Homicipher is here, it has to be the game of the year, because, you know, it's the one that changed our lives. Like, Final Fantasy 15 is like a huge favorite for me only. Not for anybody else, but for me. But because Homicipher is here, it is life-changing. And that is my 2025 games tier list. A lot of great times here. Not a lot of things in the not my thing. Of course, there's a lot of trash. As always, there's always a lot of trash. But with that, let us move on to Ghibli films. So I'm just gonna go out. I'm just gonna go out of my way, and in advance, I'm gonna put all the movies that I've never seen just out of the way immediately. So, what have I not seen out of Ghibli's catalog? So I haven't seen Castle in the Sky. I have not seen Only Yesterday, Ocean Waves, Porco Rosso, Tom Poco, The Yamadas, Tales of Earthsea, From Up on Poppy Hill, Princess Kaguya, When Marnie Was There, Red Turtle, Earwig and the Witch. So, with all these remaining, let us go through our tiers for this one. We have the best, which is the best of the best, which it is my absolute favorite. Saying half of them, I know, right? There are still so many Ghibli films I've never seen. I've heard things about some of them, but you know how sometimes you watch a while ago, I remember on YouTube there was somebody who was ranking all the Ghibli films of like, oh yeah, I watched all the Ghibli films, I'm gonna rank them all. And their opinions on some of the movies I've seen were so piss poor and were not getting the points at all that I don't trust that review anymore. You know? So like sometimes I've like heard things and it's like, were you actually, wait, was this review Like, should I even, like, take your opinion into consideration of whether I should see this movie or not? Or, you know. Anyway, so we have the best, which is, like, my favorite Ghibli movie of all time. We have, yeah, there's some really piss poor reviews out there. I know, right? Ooh. Like, specifically, I'm thinking of one where, there was such a piss poor review that, like, they listed out, like, what they consider to be the worst Ghibli films of all time, like, objectively bad movies. They're like, okay, here's the worst ones. Okay, now that we got the worst ones out of the way, here's my least favorite of the good ones. And they put Howl's Moving Castle. And, which obviously, like, people can have different opinions, but the reasons why they didn't like Howl's Moving Castle was like, holy shit, you didn't understand the point. Like, it was kind of like a okay white guy kind of review, you know? Where like, it's clear that they don't fucking, like, understand anything about it. Where it's just like, what the fuck? Death of Freezing. The reasoning was just bad. Because, like, he was like, oh, I don't get why Sophie's like this. It's like, do you have eyes? There's a reason why she's like this. Hello, welcome in. Sup, nerds? We are doing good. We're doing our end of the year tier listing. So, this is my last stream of the year. So, on the last stream of the year, I always do some tier listing. Yeah, so, like, it was very much like a okay white guy. the white man, it's like white man alert, doesn't understand why Sophie's like this. Okay. Okay. What are we tier listing? Right now we're tier listing the Ghibli films. So they're just like, oh, we just did a tier list of all the games that I've played this year, and now we're on to Ghibli films. So we just put sorry, I keep on saying games, we're just talking about games for a while. I put all the movies that I've never seen on this tier list, on this tier. I gotta turn down the music. It started getting loud again. There you go. Okay. So first up we have, oh yeah, the tiers. So this is my favorite, the best of the best is up here. Then we have great movies. So movies I also really like down here. We have good movie. Movies I think are good. Then movies I don't think are very good that are just kind of okay, and then trash. However, because this is a Ghibli tier list, I'm not sure if there's going to be anything in trash necessarily. I don't know. Let's go. Nausicaa of the Valley in the Wind. Oh, I love Nausicaa so much. Nausicaa is just such a good film. Like, they really knocked it out of the park for their first technical... It's technically not a Ghibli film, but it's basically Ghibli before they were Ghibli. But it's such a good movie. Oh my god. So beautiful. Has all that 80s music in it. It's just such a good film. Technically, you could make the argument it's Princess Mononoke, but from the 80s, but it's so good. It's an oldie but a goodie. I love watching Nausicaa. Then My Neighbor Totoro, I think is pretty good. It's obviously just a kid's film. Like, there's some movies in here that I think are good for all ages, but Totoro I think leans more in the it's a kid's film than any other Ghibli film. Because it just feels like, okay, it's a good film, but I think this is more directed at kids and not really for me anymore as an adult. Still really cute. I love Totoro. Totoro is a cute little creature. Grave of the Fireflies, holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Grave of the Fireflies. It's a great movie, never want to watch it again. There are some movies in my mental that I consider like, wow, that was a great film. Fantastic. The artistry is there. Never fucking want to see it again. And that is Grave of the Fireflies for me. I never want to watch that again. Yeah, once is enough. There are some films that are like that, like Grave of the Fireflies, Requiem for a Dream. I think it's something that you only have to watch once in your life. Um, those are the only two I'm thinking of right now, but you know. That one with Mark Hamill in it. Fuck, which one has Mark Hamill in it? I forget. Yeah, yeah, Come and See. Come and See. Come and See. I forget which one has Mark Hamill in it, but I don't know. Kiki. Kiki's, good movie. Like, I didn't grow up with Kiki, but I think it's really cute movie. Just good movie. I've seen like 2 Ghibli films. They're generally really good. Generally good. Yeah, Kiki. I like the little kid that looks like Griffin McElroy. I think he's cute. It's just a really cute little movie. Whisper of the Heart, I think is generally a good movie. It's really slow paced. Like, it's kind of just like a chill movie. Like, I got the message and I got the story, but it's very chill. Country Roads is in it. If you want to watch a bunch of Japanese people sing Country Roads in Japanese, this is a really good movie to watch. And then Princess Mononoke, obviously, it's what if they did Nausicaa, but again? What if we did Nausicaa, but again, and with wolves? That's how we get Princess Mononoke. It's like, objectively, I think Princess Mononoke is probably Miyazaki's best film, and that's including Spirited Away. I think Mononoke is like his best work, but Nausicaa, but not quite as good. No, I think objectively Mononoke is like probably his best work. It's not my favorite, but I think it's his best work. It's kind of like the same. I have like similar opinions for who's this guy? I forget his name. He's a guy who directed Mickey 17 and Snowpiercer and Parasite. That guy, like, objectively, I think Parasite's his best work. But my favorite work of his is Snowpiercer, you know? It's kind of like I recognize that the craft is there. I recognize it's really good. But my favorite is something different. Yeah. Mononoke, I think, is his best work. It's just so good. It's really good. I prefer Nausicaa over it, but I think Mononoke had the sauce. It has sauce, you know? Oh my god, Snowpiercer's so fucking good. Oh my god. If you haven't seen Snowpiercer the movie, you gotta go see it. It's so fucking good. It's such a good film. Man, it's so good. Also see Mickey 17. Mickey 17's also really, really good film. Oh my god, Mickey 17. Good movie. The Spirited Away, obviously, great movie. It won awards and shit. I don't think Spirited Away is as good as Mononoke objectively, but it's really good. I love it a lot because I am a sucker for like I'm a sucker for Alice in Wonderland kind of stories, and I consider this kind of like I don't want to call it an Alice in Wonderland kind of story, but you know, there's like a bunch of stories where it involves like a young girl going to a mysterious new world, having an adventure, and then going home. Like, in that genre, it's in that specific like genre of young girl going to new place is Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland, Spirited Away. I love that. I love that shit. Yeah. It's wasn't there a weird theory of people trying to say yeah, it's a weird theory. I don't like it that much. It's people just trying to connect things that don't need to be connected. But yeah, I love that kind of subset, that subset of like genres where it's like young girl going off on an adventure, then coming back. Yeah, it's a classic isekai, except it's like very specific, you know? Because like there's a lot of classic isekai stories, and this feels like very specific to like, hey, here's like 3 different um, here's like three different stories from three different cultures that all kind of describe the same thing, and I just think it's fascinating. Where it's like, yeah, I still like modern isekai stuff. Like, it depends on like which isekais you're looking at, honestly. The popular shit's like kind of trash, but there's still some good stuff. Uh, uh, I really like isekai as a genre. So, yeah. It's just fascinating. And I wonder if there's like more in that kind of genre. That's something I've been wanting to look into, because like there, out of the specific story of young prepubescent girl going on an adventure into another world and coming back learning something. Like in the UK, it's Alice in Wonderland. In America, it's Wizard of Oz. In Japan, it's Spirited Away. I wonder if there's similar stories in other cultures too, because I want to see like how common it is, and like what else can we find? Like, is there other like stories like this? I want to see more. I just think like I could find more if I look into it. It's just something I've been like thinking of. Narnia, technically, it's different though, because it's a group of children. Narnia is a group of children, and it's a weird religious thing too. Like, no. I consider Alice in Wonderland to be UK. It's not Narnia. Okay, Cat Returns. Me and my partner actually watched this very recently. It was really, really good. I loved it. The lion is Jesus. Yeah, it dies and comes back. Yeah, me and Etch watched The Cat Returns for the first time this year, and it was really, really good. I loved The Cat Returns. Why do people sleep on this? It's just a fun little whimsical movie. Yeah, it's not like The Cat Returns isn't like a blockbuster award-winning film, but it's so fun. It has the whimsy, guys. It has whimsy. I love it. It's just a fun little movie. Oh my god, Howl's Moving Castle #1. I love Howl's Moving Castle so much. Howl's Moving Castle is such a fun little film. I love it. Y'all, I want to tell you my dream cosplay. Because I can't do my dream cosplay yet. Yeah, we need whimsy. So, my dream cosplay is when I'm in my 60s or 70s, I'm gonna cosplay Sophie. But as an old woman. So I can't do it yet. I want to do that when I'm old. That's my dream cosplay. I want to be old Sophie, and I'm going to go to a convention when I'm in my 60s or 70s. That's what I'm going to do. That's my absolute dream cosplay. Yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Ponyo by Cliff by a Sea is... I wouldn't necessarily call it trash, but it's not a good film. It's such a... so bad. Like, it's a movie for infants. Oh my god. I did that cosplay with another peep who's gonna be Sophie when she's 20. Yeah. Okay, I gotta befriend somebody. When I'm a really weird old lady, I gotta befriend a young lady and be like, hey, I'm gonna show you this film. We're gonna go. You need to be my younger self at a convention, please and thank you. Ponyo's not good. Ponyo's not a good film. That's all I can say about it. Oh wait, I haven't seen The Wind Rises either. I forgot. A group of different Sophies to show oh my god, the various Sophies and her various ages that she can be. Oh, that'd be such a cute idea. Arrietty. I think it's a good movie. I actually watched this in theaters with my mom. Because, like, Arrietty was in theaters, and when did this release? I don't think I had a car yet. So I was like, hey, I want to go see this movie. Do you want to come see it with me? And she was like, oh, okay. And she wasn't really interested because she doesn't really like animated stuff anymore. And then we went to see it, and she was like, oh my god, it's just like this book I used to read when I was a kid. It's The Borrowers. I'm like, yeah, it's The Borrowers. So she ended up really liking this movie too, because she was like, oh my god, it's Borrowers. I know this. So I have fond memories of watching it with my mom. Then, oh my god, guys. Boy and the Heron is so fucking good. I'm not shitting you. It is so fucking good. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it is not a movie that you can really understand first go round. Valley of Ponyo, probably the only mad one here. There's like one trash one, but that's in Never Seen. It's the only one not in hand-drawn animation. Is it Earwig and the Witch? I have heard multiple people say that Earwig and the Witch is bad. But yeah, Boy and the Heron, yep, okay, I have heard no good things about Earwig and the Witch. It is so sad. I watched it and they were not wrong. Oh no. So, Boy and the Heron is a little difficult to understand when you first watch it. Because it's honestly very metaphorical. Where, like, you don't really get it when you watch it for the first time. And then you have to wait for something to click. And then you're like, oh my god, this is peak. Because, like, I watched it and I was like, I think that was good, but I don't really get it, I think. And then I read one article about it, and then they said, like, oh, this is kind of a metaphor for this. And I was like, oh my god, everything makes sense now. Yeah, rewatching it helps, and also, like, knowing a little bit of context helps. And I'm just gonna, if you don't want the context, and just, like, mute for, like, 2 seconds, but the context is that this is basically an apology letter from Miyazaki to his son. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh my god, it all makes sense. Holy fucking shit. It's all coming into place now. Like, once I knew that fact about the movie, I was like, oh my god, wait, it makes sense. Everything makes sense now. It's actually really good though. Yeah, that's it. Like, once you know that, it just clicks into place. You're like, wait a minute, I get it now. I didn't get to enjoy the movie really much. I liked it going through. It's just like, I didn't get it, but I like. It was kind of like I know there's a mystery here. I know there's something I have to dig for here, and I like it, but I don't get it as I am now. I mean, when I put $1 in change, it makes sense. Yeah. So, like, it's kind of like I don't know. There's a difference between, because sometimes you watch a movie and it doesn't make sense to you at first. But there's a difference between a movie that is incoherent and a movie where you feel like there's something still there, but you're not getting yet. And that's what I felt from Boy and the Heron. Because there's some movies I felt that, like, didn't really make sense regardless. Like, it's like, sometimes it's just kind of incomprehensible to get incomprehensible, and that's like some movies I've seen. But Boy and the Heron is kind of like I watched it and I knew there was something there. And I was like, okay, there's something there, and I feel like if I dig a little more, I'm gonna get it, and then it's all gonna make sense, and I feel that now with Boy and the Heron. It's so fucking good. I love it. I love it so much. Y'all, if you want to hear Robert Pattinson being a little creature too, you can, Like, if somebody didn't tell me that Robert Pattinson was voicing a character here, I would have not known he was in the film at all. He did such a good job voice acting in Boy and the Heron. It was, you would not be able to predict, like, which character he is. It's so good. Tony is amazing to watch while taking Martin taking completely. Well, okay, I get it. I get that, like, you have to kind of turn your brain off sometimes with some movies, but like, I was trying to do that with Ponyo, but I still thought it was really, I still really didn't fucking like it. Sorry. Yeah, that is my Ghibli tier list. House Moving Castle is always king. I do really want to watch Castle in the Sky. I think this is gonna be my next Ghibli film I want to watch. I think like Castle in the Sky, Wind Rises, and Tale of Princess Kaguya are next on my list of like things to watch. Because I've heard a lot of good things about Tale of Princess Kaguya. Ner, have you seen Something Rotten? I have not. I've never even heard of that. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about The Wind Rises too, so I do want to watch that and give it a shot. Okay, we're watching that? Okay. Decent slime tutorial. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a slime tutorial. Okay. There's also From Up on Poppy Hill, but I've never... I looked up a synopsis and it didn't seem that interesting to me, but of course I've been wrong before. Next up... Okay, this is gonna be really quick. This is Mamoru Hosoda films. And Mamoru Hosoda is my favorite Japanese director of, like, the Japanese animated directors right now. Like, I prefer his work over Miyazaki sometimes. So let's go into this one. So, if you haven't seen Hosoda's films or you don't know his name, he directed Wolf Children, he directed Belle, and he directed Summer Wars. And he did a bunch of Digimon movies too. Okay, I do need to add one more tier, so... Below. So down here is One Piece jail. Because we don't talk about One Piece here. That's where that goes. Anyway, so I haven't actually seen... I have seen all of these. So all of these... Actually, wait. I forgot there is actually one I haven't seen. Never mind. I completely lied to you. Oh my god, I just deleted another row. Okay. Let me just reconstruct this. I have not seen The Girl Who Left Through Time. That's like the one Hosoda film I've never seen. And I think this is his first original directorial stuff. So, actually, I'm gonna go in order of like which ones I've seen. So, let me just rearrange this a little bit. Yeah, I think this is the order. Okay, so I'm gonna add a new row for this. Because he directed all of the films that made up the Digimon movie. Literally all 3 films that made the Digimon movie back in the day, that was all Hosoda. So he is famous for making the fucking Digimon movie with the Angelica Anaconda opening. And that was my first Hosoda film. Is seeing it completely bastardized to hell and back. Truly, it is the best movie of all time. It is truly peak in its purest of forms. And then, oh my god, Wolf Children. Wolf Children was the first Hosoda film that I saw. that wasn't Digimon. Oh my god, Wolf Children is genuinely such a good film. It is a beautiful film, and like, so all of Hosoda's films all relate to like each of his films relate to kind of like one kind of experience. So Wolf Children deals with motherhood. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. You cry so much when you watch that film for the first time. Oh my god. I love and adore Wolf Children so much. The first time I watched Wolf Children, it was like bootleg because it did not have an official like localization for a little bit. But it was so fucking good. Oh my god, Wolf Children. If you haven't seen Wolf Children, you gotta then here is Summer Wars, which Summer Wars is entirely about family. It is about family because like Summer Wars has such a big cast of characters, but it's not so much like you might be like watching it and you're like, oh my god, all these characters are so underdeveloped and stuff. That's not the point. The point is that the characters, all of them, it is the family. Oh my god, Azza, hi! Thank you for the care package. We're doing tier listing for the end of the year. So, Summer Wars. Summer Wars is a fantastic movie. Oh my god. It's going under Wolf Children because I think Wolf Children is objectively better. I love Hosoda films too! I still haven't seen The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. That's the only one I haven't seen so far. And also this fucking shitty-ass One Piece movie. But I'm not seeing it because it's fucking One Piece. And One Piece does not deserve my time of day. Then there's Boy and the Beast. Okay. So, Boy and the Beast, again, Hosoda films, they all deal with, like, different aspects of, like, life. Boy and the Beast deals with like relationship with father as a son. It's so good. I gotta see it. I gotta go see it. I have it if you want to do a movie night for girlhood. I kind of do, Azza. We have to coordinate to do that. So, Boy and the Beast is like growing up as a guy and your relationship with your father. So I watched it. I thought it was pretty good. I was like, okay. It didn't hit me as the other films, but I still really like it. So imagine this. You're a nerd and you're watching The Boy and the Beast in theaters. And you're like, oh, okay, this film's pretty good. Like, I don't like it as much as the other movies, but I think it's a really good movie. And then I turn my head and there's Ed right next to me and he's crying because it hit him directly. And I was like, okay, well, this one isn't for me, but it certainly is one for Ed. So it hit him really, really well. It hit him really, really hard. And because, you know, I didn't have that same experience, it didn't hit me as hard as it did him. So it was a very interesting experience of like, I thought it was just good. And then I look over and apparently it's like groundbreaking for somebody right next to me. It's very interesting, I think. Okay, Mirai, I thought was just okay. Mirai is, I don't know, I didn't like it that much. But, like, I can, again, keeping an open mind, I was like, okay, this probably heavily relates to somebody here, but not me. But I didn't like Mirai as much. It was dealing with, like, I think the theme of the film was, like generational stuff. So it really wasn't something I got. Belle, oh my god, Belle. Belle, I adore. I adore Belle. I know it has its problems. It is my problematic fave. It is definitely a film that you do need to turn your brain off for, but it is such a good movie. Oh my god, I cried when I watched it in theaters for the first time. It is genuinely like a film that I love, that has problems, but I love. And also like, I also really, really appreciate it for what it is because all the music is done by Taisei Iwasaki. I think his name is Taisei Iwasaki, but he's the one who did all the music for Kekai Sensen. So like when I saw his name when I saw his name as being involved in Bell, I was like, oh my god, it's the Kekai Sensen guy. He made the music for Kekai Sensen. Both Adoration to Bell, the movie and the Crow Gal. Yeah, I love Bell. Such a good movie. People need to be nicer to it. Because, like, everybody likes shitting on it for some reason. Everyone's like, oh my god, I'm gonna shit on this little movie. And I'm like, bro, it's a good little movie. I loved it. But again, this is very short. This was a short tier list, but this is my Taisei Iwasaki. Not Taisei... Mamoru Hosoda, sorry. Yeah, people are wild. Man, I remember being really sad one night. Like, I was showing Belle to some people that I knew. And I was like, oh my god, do you want to see Belle? I'm gonna show you Belle because I love this movie. And somebody spent the whole time just shitting on it. And it made me genuinely really, really sad. Like, they're just like, what? This doesn't make sense. Why are they doing this? This doesn't make sense. And I'm like... And it wasn't even to the normal stuff that doesn't make sense. It was just like to normal things, you know, movies having a plot that gets answered later. Like, I don't know, some people... I'm guilty of doing this too, but some people, like, they don't understand how movies with a plot work sometimes. Or sometimes a movie will present, like, conflicting information or present, like, things that don't make sense, but it's for a reason, and then they're immediately like, oh, this doesn't make sense, this is a bad movie. When they haven't even watched the whole movie yet. It's like, okay, you gotta consume the movie as a whole, my dude. Anyway, this is a tier list for Tears of Themis cards I have. Specifically the Vin cards. Oh my god, Errol, hi! Welcome in. We're doing tier listing today because it's my last stream of the year. So, you might be used to Belle talking about love in deep space. I'm not somebody who likes love in deep space. But you know what I do play? Anyway, Errol, to catch you up, I did my 2025 game tier list. Is it tiers? Maybe. Yeah, Tears of Them, maybe. So this is my 2025 games. These are my Studio Ghibli ones. Obviously, House Moving Castle #1. We just did the Mamoru Hosoda tier list, which Wolf Children is my #1. And now we're on the Tears of Themis Vin cards that I have tier list. So Tears of Themis is a phone game that I've been playing since it released. It released in 2021 for global. So I've been on and off playing it for a long time. Thank you for the hydrate. So this is not all of the Vin cards that are in existence, but these are the Vin cards that I own. So I'm going to be rating them. I'm going to be honest, like, some of them I don't remember the plots of. I had like a vague recollection of the plots just because I have been playing the game for a long time. So some of these are just going to be judged by like art. Because, by the way, all of the art in Tears of Themis are done in live 2D. So you might be looking at some of these arts like, oh my god, wow, this looks so cool. It moves. It moves in live 2D. Like, it's all live 2D, and it's really beautifully made, too. Like, it's all beautiful live 2D. I can look at it and be like, oh my god, this is what the medium can do. Oh my god. It's just like reverse 1999. I do love judging art. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna go by vibes. We're just gonna start by vibes here. So, oh yeah, the tiers, the tiers that we have. So we have the favorite, so it's like my #1 favorite card of all time. We have the cards that I love, so ones that I really, really like. We have just, they're pretty nice cards. And then I have the cards that I feel like are really generic, that I don't really like that much. I also love Themis, the emissary Elidipus of the Convocation of the 14. Oh no, you mean the guy that got absorbed by the tower? Damn. Oh no. Oh my god, say hi. Welcome in. Hope everything can ask one. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, the guy who's in the tower now. Sag. Yeah. Poor Themis. Lost all his memories. I got eaten by a tower. Okay, we're just gonna start his... It's been a shit month. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Wait, good news though. Month's about to end. And the year's about to end too. At least it was only one tower and there wasn't a second. Uh-oh. Well, I wouldn't speak so soon, Errol, because, you know, 8.0 is going to be revealed at some point this year. There could be a second tower. Who knows? Oh no! Not a second crystal tower. Okay. So I'm roughly gonna start, I'm gonna pick the cards that I got. I'm gonna pick, like, this one's generic. Okay, this is like one of the first, I think this is one of the first SSRs that released. Like, these were like standard banner SSRs. It's generic as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't like the art. It's really, really early Tears of Themis 2, so they weren't really utilizing Live 2D that well in this one. They're going to do those towers, which did a lot. Oh no. Okay, so then there's... I'm really just trying to go on vibes. I'm just gonna, actually, I already have this one in generic. We're just gonna go in order of however they did. So this is one of the Vin birthday cards, and it's really good actually. So I think this is last year's birthday card. Yeah, I think this is last year. So this one, the plot of this one is that, like, okay, nobody knows Tears of Themis lore because nobody plays it except for me. So none of y'all fucking know this, but Vin is a psychiatrist that, okay, backing up a little more. So the plot of Tears of Themis is that you are a junior attorney, and you're essentially, you're on a secret team that is researching drug crimes, and you're on a team of 5 people that investigate drug crimes. And the purpose of this is you're trying to eradicate a specific kind of drug from the city, and in doing so, you, like, sue them and get them out of here and, like, have them arrested, basically. And that is the plot of Tears of Themis. And you're on a team of 5 people, and you kind of work in secret together. Like, it isn't like a publicly known organization. You just kind of do it in private because, you know, you can't let the drug people know that you're after them. So Vin is a psychiatrist that works with the team. You shut down. So Vin is a psychiatrist that works with the team, and he kind of, like, helps those, like, psychological profiling on like potential suspects and stuff, and, like, also, like, kind of he kind of helps like gather information and stuff. But he's also a prince. Not really. Just kidding, not a prince. But he's royalty from another country. So his backstory is that he was born royalty for, like, a big family in another country. But because in his country, if you're royalty, you basically spend your entire life trying not to get assassinated and being used as political pawns for everything. So Vin was like, wow, this sucks. So Vin has left his country to, like, basically try and live as a civilian. He does psychiatry, and tries not to be involved with anything of his family, though occasionally, like, he does get wrapped up in it. So for this card, he was, like, his family, like, summoned him back, and they were trying to force him through this, like, basically a ceremonial thing that would guarantee that he would be inheriting his title and stuff. And he's trying to get out of it. So, like, he goes through, like, some of it, but then he runs off and then he fucks MC in the bathtub. Very good card. All of that build up to just say, like, yeah, so this happened, and then they fucked in the bathtub. It was very, very good. It was very dramatic, I loved it a lot. This is one of the AU cards. There's a lot of, like, little AU cards, and this one was very good. I think it involves a lot of political intrigue, which is very good. I'm gonna save this one for last. This is another AU card where it's like Victorian era. It's really good. The art's really, really good. Yeah. Sorry, I went in so much depth for this one. That's part of the story, and I'm just like, for these ones, I'm just like, oh, these are AUs. Anyway. This one is another birthday card, I think, where the plot, it's like him reminiscing about this one time where somebody was trying to assassinate him, but then somebody behind him got assassinated instead, and then he was just watching. It was a good card. This one, I think, I'm trying to, okay. This one was the confession event, I believe. This is when he, like, confessed his love to the MC, and they had their first kiss. It was very good, 10 out of 10, very nice. I forget this one. I forget the plot of this one, but I think it was pretty nice. So I'm putting it there. Now, this is a Halloween card for 1 year, and I thought it was just okay. This was a pretty new card, and it was very cool. But it kind of felt, it's almost like in between these, because, like, parts of it were nice, but also part of it was, like, generic. But it goes here. They're basically, like, one of his relatives was trying to get him to inherit some estate, and he said no, and they just had a nice vacation instead. This was, okay. This was the card where, this is part of the 3rd anniversary. No, wait, let me think. Because this year's 4th anniversary, it was, like, something weird. Last year was moving in. That was this is 2nd anniversary. So 2nd anniversary was the boys proposing to you, the DMZ to Rosa. And like, it was very, very cute. It was a very, very good card. So this is, like, the proposal, you become engaged card. And it ends with, yeah, we're reading Vin cards, 1010. Welcome back. So the reason why they're in this situation here is because, like, you know, Vin proposes to Rosa, and then later things start getting hot and heavy, and then Vin goes to take a cold shower and MC follows him. Thumbs up. And that's the whole plot. The situation, yeah. This one's also really good. This was 3rd anniversary. So this is the move-in event where like, Vin and Rosa build a new house to live in together, and they move in together. It was very, very cute. Loved it. Oh my god, this was really good. So this is part of an event where, like, the boys are, like, investigating something on an island and something another. But basically, like, it involves a volcano erupting and you having to, like, escape an island. It was really good. Very, very good card. This one was kind of generic. Sorry, Vin, you have some generic ones, so yeah. Oh my god, this one is the Dragon AU. This is the Dragon AU where, like, Rosa has to kill him. So, 10 out of 10. Oh my god, I did not like this card. This was like, you're in the wilderness exploring, and like, it got really tropey. I did not like this one. Like, the artwork's fine, but the actual plot of this card was like, I don't like. Oh yeah, Vin gets drunk in this one. There we go. This is one of the first SSRs that you can get in the game. There's like one of the first ones that were available. It's very, very nice. I just think it's nice. There's like way better cards later. But it was like a nice little taste of what Vin can be, and I think this card was the reason I started like thinking Vin was like pretty cool. Because originally I actually didn't like Vin that much. Like I didn't think he was cool, and then I like read some of his stories and I was like, oh wait, I think I like this guy. Oh, this is first birthday. This is the first birthday card. I love Rosa's dress in this one. It's very pretty. This was 4th anniversary Vin. And honestly, 4th anniversary was an extreme disappointment. It was just like, the theme of 4th anniversary felt like filler content because they wanted to save wedding to 5th anniversary. So because they had a filler year, because 1st anniversary was confession, 2nd anniversary was proposals, 3rd anniversary was moving in together, and then they didn't want to do wedding for 4th anniversary because they wanted to do it for 5th anniversary. So as the filler for 4th anniversary, it's the boys figuring out what they want to do in the future, like for their career. It's like deciding what their career path is going to be. And it was kind of stupid, but the art was very good. That's like its only saving grace. Oh my god. This is going to top. So this is like from the most recent main story event. They had filler in this game that rolls. Yeah. It was mainly for that. It doesn't really have filler most of the time. The only time it had filler is because they're like, wait, wedding should be 5th anniversary. But wait, what are we gonna do for the 4th anniversary? We already did moving in. And then they're just like, oh, fuck it, career path. It was so bad. But this is from the most recent story event. This is actually the first time they did this, where most of these cards happen in like outside of the main story, you know? Because main story, main story is all about like the drug thing, where like trying to hunt down the drug people, and usually all of these cards don't deal with it. It's like deals with like Vin's story, kind of, and like their relationship. But this is the first time they made SSRs that are based off the story, so it's like when you get the card, it's a story about like how you're tracking down some people and like the kind of danger that you can get into. This one is very dramatic. I love this one. This one was so fucking good. Oh my god. This was, I believe this was most recent Vin birthday, I think. But it was very cute. I'm gonna be honest, this is like one of the more recent Vin cards. It was just kind of it did have a really fun it basically revealed that you know how in Love and Deep Space, as you've probably heard from Vel, but Love and Deep Space has like different worlds and different like timelines and stuff. This card basically soft confirms it's also a thing in Tears of Themis with all these AU cards. So it makes it so all these AU cards and shit are actually canon too. But like in different worlds and realities. So like this just like throws out in the middle of it like, oh yeah, this is real too. Except it's such, because like the difference between Love and Deep Space is that like, yeah, there's like different timelines and AUs and stuff, but like Love and Deep Space's setting is very fantastical and already in fantasy. Whereas Tears of Themis, it's mainly is kind of planted in reality. Because, you know, it's dealing with, like, you're a lawyer and you're hunting down people who are doing drug things. Like, that's the plot of Tears of Themis. So, it's just hilarious to me that it's such, like, a minor thing that the AU cards are technically, like, still canon. That they just, like, throw it into, like, a random card. As, like, a footnote. Like, oh yeah, by the way, these AUs, yeah, they happened. It's just funny. This one was generic. This one was just kind of like, eh. This one's my favorite! This is an AU card where, at the end of it, Vin gets shot and dies in front of you. But the AU was so fucking good. I actually wrote about it on Gotcha Chat when I got this one. And it was such a good and dramatic card. I love this one so much. Like, I wasn't, like, honestly, if this one didn't exist, this one would probably, actually, I'm just gonna put these both up here, because these are both really, really good cards. Yeah, these are the Vin cards that I love. Whee! Yippee! I love how the boy you like fucking dying makes the card better. I like the drama. Check, I like the drama of it all. I just want to see drama. See, this one, there's explosions and shit and they almost die. This one, he actually dies. But like, the whole like theme of this one is just the tragedy of it. Like, this one is just like a complete tragedy, and I love it so much. And this one also ties into the all AUs are canon thing that this one establishes, because like at the end of this one, he meant like in the middle of this one, he mentions like having a dream or like, because like in this one, he's like terminally ill as well. Like, he was going to die no matter what. So like he like mentions he has a dream, or like, oh yeah, I had a dream where like we're in a different time and I wasn't terminally ill and stuff. It's very much like, oh, cute. Anyway, that is my Vin tier list. Now we're gonna go into the tier list called How Likely Ner Will Play These Planned Games in 2026. So I'm not rating these based on how much I like them. I am rating them based on how likely I'm actually gonna fucking do it. Because these are a bunch of games that I want to play in 2026, but will I actually do it? So, we have 4 tiers here. We have, I'm gonna play this no matter what, as in I'm gonna do my darndest to play this in 2026. Like, I will be shocked if I don't do it. Then, I'm gonna try my best. It's a 50-50, or it's funnier if I don't play it. Where's horse drifting? We don't know when horse drifting's gonna come out. That's the problem. We just don't know about horse drifting. When's it gonna be a thing? I don't know if it's gonna even be out in 2026. So, starting out, we have Atelier, Escher, and Logi. 26. Yeah, we don't know about horse drifting, so I can't put it on here. So we have, this is the second of the Dusk Trilogy games. So, years ago, I played Atelier Aisha on stream. I was very bad at it. And I was like, wow, despite me being really bad at it, I thought that was a good game. Thumbs up. I want to play the rest of them. And then I proceeded to never play them again. And I think I mentioned that I was going to play them this year, but I never did. Honestly, at this point, it's funnier if I just don't play it. I want to play it so bad, but I keep on saying that I'm going to play them more, and I don't. It's just like, it's just, man. Then we have Dawn Trail. I did technically start my playthrough of Dawn Trail, but I got distracted by Final Fantasy 15. That's kind of the problem, is I got distracted. But I'm gonna try my best. I want to try and finishing Dawn Trail before 8.0 comes out, which is probably gonna be this year. So considering I'm not even in Dawn Trail proper yet, I do kind of got to get my ass into gear. But I'm gonna try my best. Tales of Vesperia, I really want to play. I really want to play it, so I'm just gonna try my best for Vesperia. Because I do really want to play it. I technically have streamed it before, but it's only like the beginning. Then there's Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. I do want to replay Conquest on stream. So it's honestly a 50-50 because I think it's kind of low priority compared to everything else on this list, but I do really want to play Fates Conquest this year. Then there's Baten Kaitos, the remaster, except I'm patching in all the piss poor voice acting. I want to try my best. It's a really shitty game. I don't like Baten Kaitos. It's funnier if you don't. Please. What, for Baten Kaitos? Are you saying that for Baten Kaitos? It's a bad game. Yeah. You know what? It's funnier if I don't. Oh wait, it was a gift. I think Ozza gifted it to me though, so I'd feel bad if I don't. But it could be 2027 as well. You know what? It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. Compromise. Touch Starved. We're doing... The only reason I wouldn't do this is if it doesn't come out this year. That is the only reason I would not stream Touch Starved. Because it's Touch Starved. Like, we are stopping everything to play Touch Starved when it comes out. So unless something horrible happens, it's happening. Professor Layton next versus Phoenix Wright. We should have 100%. No, we're not 100% completing it. I will. You can do it. Hey, 1010, you should do that. Hey, I think you should do that instead. Guys, for context, in order to 100% complete Baten Kaitos, you need to... There's an item that can only be made if you let it sit in your inventory for 2 weeks real time. So, we're not doing that. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. I want to play more, but honestly, at this point, it's funnier if I don't. Because, like, at this rate, it's funnier. Yeah, 14 days real time. Baten Kaitos has a real time, like, all the items rely on real time. Yeah. Look up the speed run for Baten Kaitos. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. Okay. I'm pulling up speedrun.com. Okay, so... Oh my god, the latest run for Baten Kaitos was 2 months ago. Okay, so 2 months ago, there was a new world record for Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean for the 100% category. The world record right now is 14 days, 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 13 seconds. That is the world record for a 100% speedrun of Baten Kaitos. As of 2 months ago. Because in order... It's just because of the shampoo. That's it. That's the reason. So this is Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition. I want to so bad because it's funny. It's... What if you wanted to play Final Fantasy 15, but you didn't want to play Final Fantasy 15? It is literally like a phone version of 15. It's so fucking stupid. I want to play it on stream so bad. Yeah, 15 again. No, it's the Pocket Edition. 1010, it's the Pocket Edition. It's different. It is the Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition. Then Trauma Center. I've been really wanting to get back to Trauma Center, but the problem is I would have to set up my Wii for this, and also it's an extremely difficult game. Like, as in, like, Trauma Team is like the easiest game in the series, and this one people give up because it's just so fucking stupid hard. So it's kind of, it's a 50-50. I do want to play it, but it involves setting up the Wii U so I can stream it, and also I would have to attempt to play it to completion. Wild Arms, I want to do it no matter what. Y'all, I have a fucking Wild Arms, I have a Wild Arms inspired VTuber outfit now. I gotta fucking play Wild Arms now. I'm thinking I'm gonna play that for, I think I'm gonna start it for my 4th anniversary. I'm gonna save that. Nice cock. Thanks. But yeah, Wild Arms is like the last of my PS1 heavily influential games that I haven't played on stream yet. So I gotta. But anyway, that's it. I did the tier listing. So as a rundown, here's my 2025 games that I streamed this year. The game of the year for this year is Homicipher. There's the Ghibli films. My #1 Ghibli film is Howl's Moving Castle. There's the Mamoru Hosoda films. #1 is Wolf Children. The Tears of Themis cards that I own. It's a tie between the Imprints of Oblivion and Beneath the Ice cards. And then for how likely Nerd will play these planned games in 2026, the ones I'm gonna play no matter what are Touch Starved and Wild Arms. But yeah. And that's it. That's it. That's all I got for the year. So yeah. Hope you guys like the 2025 shit, because I'm gonna be back next year. But that's all I have. So we are going to be rating out, and I will see you guys next year for next year's shit. And Belle's streaming, so we're gonna be rating Belle. Yeah. There will be no streams all of next week, because I am traveling to see family, I'm traveling to see friends, so you will probably not see me until January 5th. Because I am taking my break. I miss her already. Oh, I miss you. But yeah. Yeah, you won't see me till next year. So sad. But, yeah, I hope you guys have a good new year. Hope you guys have a great time. But I might be streaming the Sunday I get back, but if not, I will see you. I will see you later. They're showing up on January. Oh my. No, it's 5th. I'm showing up on the 5th. Oh my god, gents. Anyway. So. I will see you guys next year. Have a good time. And everybody go say hi to Val for me. I'm gonna be there, but say hi for me anyway, despite the fact that I'm gonna be there. Remember, use the first raid if you are a sub. Use the second raid if you're a bottom. Anyway. See you next time, guys. Say hi to Belle. Bye!